Practice group qualifying now complete for the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals for the Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges. And in the junior division, setting quick time is your gentleman currently second place in the points. One feature win so far. The Harson Chassis number 61 out of Millington, Michigan. 8-year-old Brentley Evans, your quick time here this evening for the juniors division. While in the seniors division, your current points leader here at Owosso as well as Owosso Speedway. No Limit Carton Parts, number 911 from right here in Owosso. Abby Maurer setting quick time tonight in the seniors division. 14 seniors, 12 juniors tonight, 26 mini wedges here this evening for the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals. We lovingly refer to as the Mini Wedges World Championships here at Owosso Speedway. We say that with all the love in the world. This is a big event this evening, one of the biggest of the season for the Mini Wedges divisions. We'll get things all set up, get the lineups going for you, and we'll call you back here in just a couple minutes for pre-race ceremonies. A reminder, good time to stop on down to the Hot Shoe 100 raffle table. All kinds of great prizes to give away. All those items will be given away tomorrow on race day for Hot Shoe 100X. There is 50-50 tickets on sale. Young ladies walking through the grandstand selling those 50-50 tickets that will be given away tonight. And there'll be another 50-50 tomorrow, but as for tonight, be sure to stop on down, find the ladies around the property, grab yourself some 50-50 tickets and potentially leave with a little bit more money than you came with. We'll call you back here in just a few minutes for pre-race ceremonies here on day number 1 of Hot Shoe 100X, the 10th anniversary of the crown jewel of modified racing in the country. of Bud and Amy Gray, as well as the entire management and staff of the racetrack, we welcome you to Owosso Speedway for day number 1 of Hot Shoe 100X, the 10th anniversary of the crown jewel of modified racing in the country. Tonight's headliner is the new Shoe Shootout, powered by Wheeler Trucking. But upcoming first here in just a matter of moments, it is the 2nd annual Mini Shoe Nationals. But as is tradition in all sporting events throughout this nation of ours, and one we uphold here at Owosso Speedway, would you please rise for the invocation and the singing of the Canadian National Anthem and our Star-Spangled Banner. Gentlemen, please uncover. Lord, we thank you for giving us a beautiful night of racing here in Ovid, Michigan. We ask you watch over all the drivers, all the competitors, all the fans, all the teams, all the crews. Keep them safe throughout the course of the night. We ask you to watch over all the officials as well, as they've been working hard throughout the course of the week leading into this prestigious weekend. We ask you to watch over all the men and women that are still serving overseas, doing what they do, because without that, we certainly would not be able to do what we do. We also ask you to watch over everybody later on tonight as they make their way throughout the highways and byways of these beloved United States. We ask all this in your blessed and precious name. Amen. Singing tonight's national anthem, young lady 17 years old out of Grand Ledge.
Oh say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramp oh say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
and just about set to go. Thank you so much, Aubrey, as we are getting ready to set to go for the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals, the DuraTech Automotive Mini Wedges division.
So we have 4 heat races coming up, 2 for the juniors, 2 for the seniors. Top 4 advance to our 2A mains. The remainders will go and run a B feature in between. And we're getting set to roll with heat race number 1 here. 8 laps will be the distance. On pole in the 05 is Danica Mason. Kate Maurer in the 311. Kason Sloan in the 12K. The 41J of Jordan Jaraneski. Axel Hayes in the 1. Cash Tremble in the 5. 8 laps will be the distance here. Oh, green flag is out. We are underway for this first heat race. Oh, and we're already 4 wide. The 311 of Kate Maurer gets shoved wide. Axel Hayes in the 1 car is the leader as we come down to the first lap. Oh, caution on the speedway. The 12 of Kason Sloan goes around over in turn number 4.
Check, check, 1, 2. There we go. Now we figured it out. So apparently CRA stole my cough butt, which is fine.
That was very nice of them.
Yeah, no doubt. So 26 mini wedges this weekend here for the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals, including those among those, looks like an even split, 13 and 13 apiece.
Yep, the 25 of Colt Taylor not making the call, unfortunately, but everyone else answering. So we ended up with 13 juniors and 12 seniors.
So let's meet some of these competitors there. First up, currently your leader in this event, the Paragon Manufacturing number 1 from Fort Knox, Kentucky. 1 win this season, 6 in the points for Axel Hayes, the number 1 machine right behind him. Currently 3rd place in the points. He's got a couple 3 feature wins at Owosso Speedway, the DC Race Cars, number 5, 6 years old from Saginaw, Michigan. That is Cash Tremble behind the wheel, the number 5, right behind him. Currently 8th place in the points at Drake Livestock Company, number 05. The 9-year-old from right here in Ovid, Michigan, that's Danica Mason, right behind Danica. Currently 5th place in the points here at Owosso Speedway. 2nd at Owosso Speedway, the No Limit Carts and Parts, number 311, 8 years old from Owosso, Michigan. That is Kate Maurer. Behind Maurer, aboard the Betty's Restaurant, number 41, 10-year-old driver from Millington, Michigan, is Jordan Jaraneski. As the green flag comes back out, we're back underway. And finally, last but not least, the Merchant Automotive, number 12, 9-year-old driver from Lake Odessa, Michigan, making his pavement debut. That is Caden Sloan as Jordan Jaraneski turns it around in the backstretch, brings out the caution flag. How about that, Chris? Caden Sloan, older brother Braden Sloan, both making their pavement debuts. Normally you find them on Saturday nights at the Crystal Motor Speedway in their mini wedge division. Some Fridays you'll find them at the Mount Pleasant Speedway. But make both the 12 cars, as you see the number 12 of Kason Sloan making his way to the backstretch.
Yeah, looks like he made contact with the 41 there, sending Jordan Jaraneski around. And looks like he has headed pit side, so hopefully we'll see him back later for our B main. Still 1 in, 7 to go as the white flag is shown. Axel Hayes showing the way.
Axel Hayes, the 8-year-old from Fort Knox, Kentucky, currently 6th place in the points, 1 feature win so far this season. Has Cash Tremble right behind. Tremble's had a good season. He's 3rd in the points here at Owosso Speedway, 2nd at Owosso Speedway. As the green flag's out, we're back underway. Look him over. Top 4 will transfer to tonight's A feature. Everybody else goes to the B feature. As battle for the race lead, Axel Hayes and Cash Tremble. Battle for the race lead. Tremble taking a peek to the inside of Hayes. They'll go down the backstretch, or side by side, going down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. There's a cone, and the caution flag comes out.
Well, it was a good effort.
That may be good news for Kate Maurer in the 311 machine. 5th place in the points here at Owosso Speedway. Young lady 2nd in the points at Owosso Speedway. Just 8 years old from Owosso, Michigan. Older sister Abby Maurer will be out later on in the senior division. as you mentioned, Chris, scheduled to go, unable to answer the call for this one. The Taylor Contracting and Pools, number 25. Youngest driver on the property, 5 years old, from Clio, Michigan, Colt Taylor, was scheduled to go, unable to answer the call. Hopefully we'll see Colt in the B feature for the Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges Junior Division. Two laps completed, 6 laps to go. So both Tremble and Hayes go to the back of the field. That puts Kate Maurer out in front in the 311. Jordan Jaraneski riding second spot in the 41 machine. The 05 of Danica Mason is third. And Cash Tremble in that fourth and final transfer spot. So 2 laps completed, 6 laps to go. Green flag back out, we're back underway. Kate Maurer, your race leader. And here comes Jordan Jaraneski, winner of the B feature 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, Jaraneski running in that second spot. Gets a good run heading into turn 3, but Maurer able to hold him off.
Jaraneski just turned 10 years old a couple days ago, but still eligible to compete in the junior division. Now falls back to 4th as Cash Tremble and Axel Hayes get back into transfer spots. This time by, 4 laps completed, 4 laps go. Tremble takes the lead, and here comes Axel Hayes in second spot, the number 1 machine. Shovels Kate Maurer back to 3rd. Jordan Jaraneski in that 4th and final transfer spot. As Tremble continues to show the way. Axel Hayes riding 2nd. Kate Maurer 3rd. Jordan Jaraneski in 4th. Danica Mason on the outside looking in. Battle for 3rd now. Jaraneski to the inside of Maurer. Give 3rd spot to young Jordan Jaraneski. In the 41 cars, a white flag comes out, 1 lap to go. Axel Hayes is right there, the number 1 machine, trying to figure out a way around the 6-year-old. From Saginaw to turn number 4, checkered flag in the air. It's going to be Cash Tremble, your leader. Winner, Axel Hayes 2nd, Jordan Jaraneski 3rd, and Kate Maurer comes home in 4th. Those 4 cars will transfer to tonight's A feature. Danica Mason and the rest of the field will run in the B feature later on tonight. Well, this young man's had a pretty good season, 3rd to points here at Owosso Speedway. He's currently 2nd in the points in the Owosso Speedway. 3 feature wins so far in 2024. For the driver of the DC race cars, number 5, young man just 6 years old, comes to us from Saginaw, Michigan. Nice round of applause for heat race number 1 winner, driver the number 5, that's Cash Tremble. Cash has come on strong, Chris Volby, just 6 years old, that number 5 machine, but he's got a good pedigree. His grandpa, former Owosso Speedway modified track champion Dave Christensen.
That's right, and he has definitely stepped up his game here in the not too distant past. I believe he picked up a feature win over at Berlin not that long ago as well.
Indeed he did, a feature winner at the Berlin Raceway as heat race number 2 rolls out. Here's your lineup starting on the pole. The DNS Auto of Kalamazoo, number 56, 9 years old from Scotts, Michigan, is Jerry Andrews III. Alongside him, the Showcase Auto Sales, number 12, 8 years old from Clio, Michigan, that's Evan Lakota. Inside of row number 2, the Performance Plow and Equipment number 91 from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, just 8 years old, Grayson Marcinkowski inside of row number 2. Alongside him, your current points leader in the junior division, Motor City Home Improvement number 33, 8 years old from Clio, Michigan, that's Cohen Childers. Next row on the inside, currently 2nd in the points, your fast qualifier, the Harson Chassis number 61, 8 years old from Millington, Michigan, it's Brentley Evans. The green flag has flown. Alongside, aboard, the MK Motorsports number 5, 9 years old from Allendale, Michigan, Berlin Raceway standout Mason Kreisch in the 5 machine. And starting shotgun on the field, it is Colt Taylor, the Taylor Contracting Pools number 25, 5 years old from Clio, Michigan.
Oh, the 56 goes the long way around.
Tough break for Jerry Andrews III. He's going to be running the B feature as Cohen Childers, your race leader in the 33 machine, Evan Lakota 2nd, Brantley Evans 3rd. Grayson Marcinkowski in that 4th and final transfer spot. Here comes Mason Kreisch in the 5. A great pedigree for the young 9-year-old from outside of Grand Rapids in Allendale, Michigan. 2-time defending track champion at Berlin Raceway. Current points leader in their juniors division. But he's on the outside looking in at the moment. With 5 laps completed, 3 laps to go. In danger of falling to the B feature of the number 5 machine. His first ever appearance here at Owosso Speedway. As Cohen Childers trying to get to the outside, put a lap in the 25 of Colt Taylor. Battle for 3rd. Here goes Evan Lakota to the inside. white flag, 1 to go.
Yeah, Evan Lakota is a smart driver beyond his years. He really does a great job picking his spots and knowing where to go. And coming down to the checkered flag, it's going to pay off as Evan Lakota takes the win. Cohen Childer second, Brentley Evans third, Grayson Marcinkowski fourth, and Mason Kreisch completes the top 5.
And Mason Kreisch going to have to run the B feature tonight as your top 4 drivers will transfer to the A. Gentlemen, currently 9th place in the points. Former winner of the downright awesome Mini Wedge event a little over a year ago. The Showcase Auto Sales number 12, just 8 years old, from Clio, Michigan. Nice round of applause for heat race number 2 winner, driver number 12, Evan Lakota. The junior division for drivers 5 to 9 years old, but you can still run the juniors if you turn 10 during the season. As for the seniors getting ready to come out next, they are drivers 10 years old up to 14 years old. Just one 14-year-old in the field, everybody else 10 through 13. And we'll set the lineup for you as they get ready to come out here in just a matter of moments. Normally the Mini Wedges run during the morning hours on Saturday race days here at Owosso Speedway, but tonight they're in the spotlight for the 2nd annual Mini Shoe Nationals as Evan Lakota wins heat race number 2. Here's your lineup for heat race number 1 for the senior division. On the pole, the Garcia Racing number 1, 10 years old from Saginaw, Michigan. That's Rylan Pine starting on the pole. Alongside him, aboard the CNN Heating number 21, 10 years old from Hastings, Michigan. That is Kobe Brownlee. Outside of the front row is Angie Ridley's Complete Realty number 4, 13 years old from Davison, Michigan. That's Layla Bowman. Alongside Layla, aboard the number 3, the Wheeler Motors number 3, 10 years old from Sheboygan, Michigan, Bronson Garms. Final row, the No Limit Carts and Parts number 14, 12 years old from Clio, Michigan. That's Cameron Owens, who just went around, and the caution flag comes out. And starting scratching the field, already made his way to the front, but the caution came out. The Crevier Construction and Excavating, number 11. 11 years old from Alpena, Michigan, Dominic Mitchell. That is your field. 6 cars, 8 laps. Top 4 will transfer to tonight's A feature for the Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges Senior Division. The field 5th on back will run in the B feature later on today. Cameron Owens, definitely one to watch. The No Limit Carts and Parts, number 14, feature winner a couple weekends ago here at Owosso Speedway. Matter of fact, 2nd in the points in the senior division, 2 feature wins so far in 2024 here at Owosso Speedway. Layla Bowman, currently 12th place in the points, a 13-year-old from Davison, Michigan. As we see Rylan Pine, the 10-year-old from Saginaw, Michigan, currently 4th in points in Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges Senior Division. And we see Kobe Brownlee, 2nd place in the points at the Berlin Raceway on Saturday nights over in Mard, Michigan. Good to see Brownlee making the trip over from Hastings, Michigan, the 10-year-old. And you got Dominic Mitchell making the haul from Alpena, Michigan, the 11-year-old, currently 6th in the points. Mitchell has been here just about every Saturday night the Mini Wedges have competed. Bronson Garms, the B feature winner from the junior division 1 season ago here in the inaugural Hot Shoe Nationals, has moved up to the senior division. The 10-year-old from Sheboygan, Michigan. His dad, Bobby Garms, will start outside of row number 1 in tonight's new Shoe Shootout, powered by Wheeler Trucking for the Hot Shoe 100 Modifieds. 6 cars, 8 laps, top 4 transfer to the A feature. The other 2 competitors will run the B. On to turn number 4, green flag's out, we're back underway. Bowman turns sideways, they're almost 3 wide going into turns 1 and 2. Rylan Pine, your race leader. Kobe Brownlee running in the 2nd spot in the 21 machine. Brownlee looking to the inside, he'll take over the top spot from Pine. Young man currently 2nd in the points at Berlin Raceway in their Potent Mini Wedges division, now in the race lead. Rylan Pine 2nd, battle for 3rd, Cameron Owens in the 14, Dominic Mitchell in the 11. Here comes Bronson Garms in the 3 machine. Mitchell trying to work the high lane. Layla Bowman is right there as well. Pine got sideways, Owens now to 2nd. Pine to 3rd, Bronson Garms is 4th, but he wants 3rd.
I think that Garms team may have gotten their measurements a little bit wrong on the numbers. I think that is the smallest number 3 you could possibly fit on the smallest car we have out here.
It took a second to figure out who that was, because normally he's got that banana yellow number 3 machine.
Yeah. Well,
tough break for Layla Bowman, who turns it around. Brings out the caution flag with 5 laps completed, 3 laps to go. Mini Wedges, Chris, the future of short track racing.
And we've been consistently growing our class here the last several weeks. We hit tonight 26. That's an all-time high mini wedge count here at the Owosso Speedway, beating the former all-time high we set last week for the season with 20 total. So we're making big progress on this class, and it's great to see not only a chance for getting young kids started in racing, but also a good chance for the parents to come out and something to bond with their kids over, and a lot of shared experience there, and really cool to see. And some of these kids are even tougher competitors than their parents were.
Yeah, taking case in point, earlier earlier here as Cohen Childers, his dad, Blake Childers, but Cohen can beat him up.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's because Blake can't reach him from 300 feet in the air.
Right, exactly. We know Blake's here, somewhere on the property. Colby Brownlee, your race leader. Cameron Owen second. Bronson Garms third. Ryland Pine in that 4th and final transfer spot. Layla Bowman and Dominic Mitchell on the outside looking in. Green flag's out. We're back underway. Top 4 cars go to the A feature. The remaining 2 will go to the B feature tonight.
Yeah, so right now Ryland Pine kind of the driver on the island there. He's the first one to potentially lose a spot in the A main if Dominic Mitchell or Layla Bowman can get something put together, but they don't have a lot of time left as Cameron Owens takes the white flag.
Owens, nice nifty pass on Colby Brownlee to take over the lead. We'll keep one eye on your race leaders, one eye on the final transfer spot. Cameron Owens wins. Colby Brownlee second, Bronson Garms in third, and Ryland Pine just barely beats out Dominic Mitchell for that 4th and final transfer spot. Well, this young man comes from that famed Hayden Racing family. Currently 2nd place in the points. 2 feature wins so far in 2024 for the driver, the No Limit Carts and Parts number 14. 12 years old, comes to us from Clisle, Michigan. Nice round of applause for heat race number 1 winner in the senior division. Driver the 14, that's Cameron Owens. Heat race number 2. Getting ready to roll off the Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges Senior Division. Final heat race of the evening before we jump into our features after a little bit of an intermission. And then after we have 4 features, 2 Bs and 2 A features for the Mini Wedges. And after that, it'll be the new Shoe Shootout powered by Wheeler Trucking for the Hot Shoe 100 Modifieds coming up. 35 laps, 2,500 to win, but more importantly, a guaranteed starting spot in tomorrow's Hot Shoe 100X for the Modifieds. So a big, big race coming up at the conclusion of the Mini Wedges program. Scotty Lamp will be here watching that race tonight. Won't you, Scotty? Scotty Lamp ain't paying attention. There he is. What's up? You know, fellow competitor Trevor Barry's going to be up here a little bit later calling the new Shoe Shootout. We can have you as pit road if you want. He's thinking about it, Chris. Scotty Lamp thinking about being pit road tonight.
I think he could do it.
I think so. Heat race number 2, starting on the pole, the TJS Maintenance number 41. 13 years old, making the trip from East Jordan, Michigan. That's Skylar Schroeder. Alongside him, younger sister, the Sycamore Construction number 24. 12 years old, also from East Jordan, Michigan. The 24 of Abby Bodie. Inside, a row number 2. The Mackey Racing Development number 18. 11 years old from Clisle, Michigan. That's Grayson Thompson. Starting alongside him. Aboard the Flat River Electric number 12, 11 years old from Lake Odessa, Michigan. That's Braden Sloan. As the green flag comes out, we're underway. Inside of row number 3, the All Shine Auto Detailing number 13, 14 years old from Burton, Michigan. That's Aiden McCaslin, who's already up the 3rd spot. Right behind, defending winner of the Mini Shoe Nationals, defending track champion, the Wheeler Upfitters number 63, 12 years old from Millington, Michigan. That is Jackson Wheeler. Final roll all by yourself, already making her way up to 4th. Your current points leader here at Owosso Speedway, the No Limit Carts and Parts number 911. 12 years old from Owosso, Michigan, it's Abby Maurer, your fast qualifier. As Aiden McCaslin takes out a cone, tries to get by the number 12 of Braden Sloan. Saw younger brother Kason Sloan earlier today, both making their pavement debuts. Jackson Wheeler third, Grayson Thompson fourth. Your points leader, Abby Maurer on the outside looking in. She's got to get up to fourth.
Not just your points leader, but your fast qualifier today as well.
And well, she makes short work of that. She gets by Grayson Thompson for that fourth and final transfer spot. As Aiden McCaslin continues to lead. Brayden Sloan second. Jackson Wheeler, your defending Mini Shoe National Senior Division winner, in third. As a white flag comes out, 1 lap to go. Aiden McCaslin continues to lead. Brayden Sloan second. Jackson Wheeler third. Here comes Abby Maurer, but out of turn number 4, checkered flag. Aiden McCaslin, your winner. Brayden Sloan second. Abby Maurer gets third, just barely over Jackson Wheeler in the fourth and final transfer spot. Everybody else will go to the B feature. Well, this young man is the oldest mini wedge driver on the property here today for the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals. Currently 7th place in the points here at Owosso Speedway. The All Shine Auto detailing number 13. 14 years old from just outside of Flint in Burton, Michigan. Nice round of applause to the driver of the number 13. That's Aiden McCaslin. Well, Chris, heat race is complete. It's all features. From this point forward, we'll start with the B features and come back with the A features. But at this time, Chris, it's intermission time here at Owosso Speedway.
Yeah, concession stand wide open. We got ice cream for sale, souvenir stand as well. As check out some of the raffle items available over underneath the tent for the Hot Shoe 100. So we'll be back in plenty of time here. Just enjoy the facilities here at the Owosso Speedway, and we'll call you back in plenty of time for feature action.
feature for the two classes. Ten laps for the B features. The A features, Chris, will go 15 laps. And then the two winners will run the big track for 100 laps later tonight. We're kidding. We're just teasing. The children would cry after a couple laps on the big track.
It's already almost past their bedtime.
It's pretty close.
It's almost past my bedtime.
Well, it is Friday, so they can probably get up, stay a little extra hour. Big welcome to the track, accomplished go-kart driver over at Owosso Motorsports Park. The go-kart track is down the road. April Tabashevsky on hand with us here tonight, taking in the action before she races tomorrow. So best of luck to you, April, as the only person who can say your last name correctly, Tabashevsky.
I'll take your word for it.
You know, you spell that Tabashewski.
I saw you reading that off something.
Oh, I absolutely did. I have no qualms that I read that. April Tabashevsky, her sister, Taylor Tabashevsky, was an accomplished go-kart driver in the old Midwest Indoor Racing Series, and now April taking the reins on the outdoor circuit. So welcome to the Speedway, April. Our good buddy Jeff Finley is on hand tonight, taking in the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals. Jeff said he came tonight looking for the next driver for the Chad Finley Driver Development Program.
I was going to say he has to be scoping out Chad's replacement.
Yeah, Chad's in his 30s now. So
yeah,
you gotta start thinking ahead.
He's not getting any younger. Once you hit 30, you start falling apart.
I'm with you, 100%. When you hit 40, things hurt that you didn't even realize hurt. And then when you hit 50, there's even more things that you didn't even know you had that hurt.
Well, I've done a pretty good job of hurting things in my 30s, so.
Yeah, so your shoulder injury there. So you were milking a cow, and then tell us the rest of the story.
And then, well, my hands were cold.
Yeah.
And apparently Bessie didn't like that.
I gotcha.
And when they say kick like a mule, they really should say kick like a cow.
Yes.
Kicked me right in the shoulder and, well, murdered my shoulder.
So you're on the IR for the moment. How long are you out?
5 more weeks.
Okay.
5 more weeks without doing any right-handed high fives.
I gotcha. I tried that yesterday. It didn't work.
No, I returned one finger and not very high.
Yes. And it was the middle finger, too.
Yep. Some would say the best finger.
Yes, indeed. Big welcome to all those tuning in on Owosso Speedway's YouTube channel. Tuning in to day one of the Hot Shoe 100X race weekend. Here's your B feature. Starting on the pole, the 05 of Danica Mason alongside the number 5, Mason Kreisch. The 12 is Kason Sloan alongside the 25 of Colt Taylor. Starting shotgun in the field, the 56 of Jerry Andrews III. That is your field. 5 cars, 10 laps. This is your Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges Junior B feature, and we're underway. Danica Mason out in front. Here comes Kason Sloan to the inside, and now Mason Kreisch coming to the field. Kreisch a little disappointed not making the A feature, looking for a little redemption here. The 2-time defending Berlin Raceway track champion and current points leader. Kreisch now will battle with a dirt dauber. Kason Sloan, as Kason and older brother Braden Sloan making their pavement debuts here this evening, or in this case, concrete debuts.
And they got some pretty stout backing from them with Merchant Automotive behind their rides. That's a pretty good company if you're in the Allison transmission, Duramax engine business. As Mason Kreisch gets around Sloan to take over the top spot here.
Kreisch taking the lead on lap number 3. Sorry about that, Chris.
No, you're good. Coming down to 6 to go, and Kreisch leads. Non-transfer B main, so this one just a consolation race, if you will.
Mason Kreisch out in front. Kason Sloan second. Danica Mason is third. Jerry Andrews a third. He's actually fourth. And Colt Taylor rounding out the top 5. We're past halfway. Make it 6 laps completed. 4 laps to go for Mason Kreisch. The number 5 machine, the 9-year-old from outside of Grand Rapids in Allendale, Michigan. Making his way now has put a bit of a gap on Kason Sloan with 3 laps to go for Mason Kreisch.
And it'll be a good points day for Danica Mason in this one. Our first regular, our only Owosso regular that's in this race. So she'll pick up some good points with nobody around to shave any off here as we come down to the white flag for Mason Kreisch. 1 lap to go as he heads off into turn number 1.
Christ, your race leader. He'll make his way down the backstretch into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, checkered flag in the air. Give the B feature win to Mason Christ in the 5.
And it's going to be Kason Sloan second in the 12. Then Danica Mason in the 05. Jerry Andrews the third in the 56. And Colt Taylor will complete your field.
So Mason Christ comes home with a victory in the number 5 machine, the 2-time defending Berlin Raceway track champion and current points leader. The MK Motorsports number 5, first ever appearance here. And we're going to give him the full treatment. We're going to talk to all of our feature winners. He got the helmet off. Young man, just 9 years old from Allendale, Michigan. Nice round of applause for Mason Christ. Mason, congratulations. A great job out there. We know about you from Berlin Raceway. 2-time defending track champion, current points leader. First ever appearance here at Owosso Speedway, wasn't it?
Good.
Was it good? I know you wanted to run the A feature, but hey, you got a feature win here nevertheless in the Bs. That feel pretty good?
Yeah.
Tell us about all the sponsors, everyone that helps you out. They're all on your car, aren't they?
Yeah. Horvath. Something plumbing.
Something plumbing. It looks like Bergsma Plumbing out of Grand Rapids, looks like.
And then I have a picture of Andy, not my dad. And I just got a lot.
Race fans, nice round of applause. B Juniors for Mason Christ.
All right, so another B feature will be coming up here shortly for the senior division this time. Once we get finished up with the pictures and all the pomp and circumstance down there in Victory Lane.
So nice job to Mason Christ in the number 5 machine. First ever appearance here. They normally don't. He doesn't normally get Victory Lane interviews. His dad just told me that's his first one. So how about that? All the feature wins. He's got 11 career feature wins at Berlin Raceway. Has never been interviewed.
Well, he might want to work on learning the sponsors.
Some electric company.
Shout out to Something Plumbing.
Here is the seniors B feature. Starting on the pole, the 11 of Dominic Mitchell alongside the 4 of Layla Bowman. Then you got the 24 of Abby Bodie alongside the 41 Skylar Schroeder. That's your field. 4 cars, 10 laps.
Yeah, looks like we're missing the 18 of Grayson Thompson in this one.
This is the Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges Senior B feature. Coming up, green flag's out. Here we go. Dominic Mitchell, now not accustomed to seeing him in the B feature here this evening, and he could be gone already.
Yeah, he got a great start off the roll there. But Layla Bowman, as long as she can keep the cart going the right way, she has been a pretty stout competitor herself. So wouldn't be too surprised to see Layla maybe reel Dominic in if time allows.
Dominic Mitchell out in front, the 11-year-old from Alpena, Michigan, the Cravier Construction and Excavating Machine. Long trip from Alpena, Michigan. The upper northeast section of the Lower Peninsula, or roughly about an hour and change from the Mackinac Bridge. A rather lengthy road trip.
Yeah, that's a long ways, but luckily for them, plenty of racing to make the trip worth it this weekend.
Dominic Mitchell way out in front. 5 laps completed, 5 laps to go for Mitchell.
Yeah, the field's gotten pretty well spread out at this point. The first battle we might have on the track is the 41 of Skylar Schroeder going a lap down here in the next lap or two, or maybe the very next corner.
Dominic Mitchell out in front, puts a lap on Skylar Schroeder, the 13-year-old from East Jordan, Michigan, outside of Elmira. Got 3 Northern Lower Peninsula Michigan products, and of course, Metro Flint products. Layla Bowman out of Davison, Michigan. 2 to go for Dominic Mitchell, who is way out in front.
Yeah, it's been clean and green in this one here as the white flag is out for Dominic Mitchell in the 11. He'll head off into turn 1 and 2 down the back straightaway for the final time. Into 3 out of 4. Dominic Mitchell takes the win. It's going to be Layla Bowman coming home second. Then Abby Bodie and Skylar Schroeder will complete the field. So Dominic Mitchell heads toward Gross Construction Victory Lane.
Young man, 11 years old, come making the trip from Alpena, Michigan to come see us this weekend. Win. The Durtech Automotive. Applause for Dominic Mitchell, the car. He's out of the car. Big hand for Dominic Mitchell. Come over here, bud. Come over here. We'll figure this out. Let's turn to the camera. Let's meet all your fans here. Dominic, nice job. Congratulations. I know you wanted to be the A feature tonight, but hey, a feature win's a feature win, right, buddy?
Yeah.
You've been coming down here every Saturday. The Mini Wedges have been racing Owosso Speedway's new Mini Wedge track.
It's good.
Oh, tell us about all those sponsors. Everyone makes this happen for you.
No.
I don't know. Let's see. Whatever Farms, Diesel Free, Construction and Excavating, and your nickname's the Dominator, right?
Yep.
How about the Dominator? Dominic Mitchell, your winner. Duratech Automotive Mini Wedges Junior A feature rolling out next. The winner from 1 year ago was Bronson Garms, but he's moved on to the senior feature, the senior division. So now, well, he'll be in the next feature after this one. 8 cars, 15 laps. For the Mini Wedges Senior Division, part of the 2nd annual Mini Shoe Nationals. So just about set to go. 15 laps of distance for the Duratech Automotive Mini Wedges Junior Division. Eight cars scheduled to go. And here's your lineup starting on the pole. The 91 of Grayson Marcinkowski alongside the 311 of Kate Maurer. That is your front row. And we'll get the rest of the lineup for you here in just a second. 2 more mini wedge features to go before the new Shoe Shootout, powered by Wheeler Trucking. For the Hot Shoe 100 Modifieds. So the mini wedges junior division set to roll out here shortly. Grayson Marcinkowski, the 8-year-old from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, will start on the pole alongside the 311 of Kate Maurer. Inside of row number 2, the 1 of Axel Hayes will go inside of row number 2. Alongside the 12 of Evan Lakota, then the 33 of Cohen Childers, alongside the number 5 of Cash Tremble. 61 of Brentley Evans, 41 Jordan Jiranowski. That is your field. 8 cars, 15 laps. This is the Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges Senior Feature. Ready to roll. Green flag, we're underway. And Chris Foley, this should be a good one. Some heavy hitters in this one.
Yeah, a lot of our regulars able to kind of stamp their mark on this race. And you can see with Marcinkowski running out in front of that family, making the trip over the border. Every night we have mini wedges to be with us.
They had some hauler issues earlier today. Had to drive back across the Mackinac Bridge to Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, pick up a borrowed hauler to make the trip down here. And now Marcinkowski out in front. Axel Hayes in second spot. Cohen Childers third. The battle for 4 between the number 12 Evan Lakota and the number 5 of Cash Tremble. Brentley Evans is right there, the number 61 machine. But it is the Canadian Grayson Marcinkowski, the 8-year-old, out in front. Axel Hayes riding second, but is losing ground. Cohen Childers in that final podium position in third. Cash Tremble is fourth. Battle for 5th now between the 61 of Brentley Evans, who makes the pass. Put him in the 5th spot, past the number 12 of Evan Lakota.
You can see something new the drivers are doing here today. We didn't really mark out the farther out boundary of the front straightaway, and these drivers are taking as much of that straightaway as possible to angle for a better entry into turn number 1.
It's provided for some pretty darn good racing, that is for sure, as Marcinkowski continues to show the way. Axel Hayes riding in the second spot. A lot of real estate between your first and second place cars. We're halfway home, 8 laps completed, 7 laps to go. Grayson Marcinkowski representing Canada out in front. Axel Hayes, the 8-year-old from Fort Knox, Kentucky, riding in the second spot. The highest driver from Michigan is Cash Tremble now, who's in third. Brentley Evans in 4th spot. Your defending track champion, currently second in the points in the junior division. Working on Cash Tremble as we got debris flying off into the big track. Marcinkowski having a little trouble. Here comes Axel Hayes. Hayes makes the pass. Give the lead to Axel Hayes with 4 laps to go.
Yeah, great maneuvering of the lap traffic there to take over the lead. Marcinkowski got kind of pinned behind the 311, and now he's hemorrhaged positions. It's Axel Hayes, Brentley Evans, and Cash Tremble all up ahead of Marcinkowski here with just 3 laps remaining.
And Hayes goes high. Marcinkowski back to second as Brentley Evans takes the lead, but the caution flag comes out. Boy, there was all kinds of discombobulation there in turn number 2. But somehow, someway, Brentley Evans jumped out to the lead. We'll see if that holds. "13 laps completed to green-white checkered finish here. The Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges Senior Division, part of the 2nd annual Mini Shoe Nationals.
Well, Matt, the caution was called for the cone, trying to figure out what made the cone go out into the field of play, so to speak.
You mentioned it earlier, Chris, an all-time high, 26 mini wedges here today for Owosso Speedway for the 2nd annual Mini Shoe Nationals. Great to see such a great car count for our young up-and-coming stars.
Yeah, it shows. It really shows the investment that these parents are making into the future of the sport, and it shows that the interest is there as this class grows. I'm sure we'll see a lot of these kids graduating up to racing on the big track here at the Owosso Speedway.
So we'll get the lineup all resituated. Cash Tremble facing the wrong way over in turn number 3.
Yeah, it looked like he lost power down the back straightaway right before the caution happened.
So 13 laps completed, 2 laps to go. Here in our Mini Wedges A feature for the junior division. Seniors will be coming up after this. And then we go to the big track to close out night number 1 of Hot Shoe 100X Race Weekend. Check that, it's 14 laps completed, 1 lap to go. So the green and white will come out together. Of course, that is unofficial. So it is 13 laps completed, 2 to go, our air there. As one of the transponders tripped the loop a couple more times than it should. And after all was said and done, Axel Hayes, your race leader in the number 1 car. Brentley Evans riding second, Grayson Marcinkowski third, Cohen Childers fourth, Kate Maurer rounding out the top 5. Then you got Jordan Jaraneski, Evan Lakota, Cash Tremble rounding out the field. Green flags out, we're back underway. 2-lap shootout, Chris Volby.
And again, some very fast karts at the front of this field. Ooh, getting a little rough. There's the white flag is out. Jaraneski off the pace. It looks like Jaraneski might, I thought he was going to make it off the racing surface. Oh, they're going to split the difference as the checkered flag is out. Axel Hayes takes the win. So Axel Hayes will take the win. Brentley Evans second, Cohen Childers third, Grayson Marcinkowski fourth, and Cash Tremble completes the top 5.
Young man, 8 years old, making the trip from Fort Knox, Kentucky to be with us this weekend. He'll the win in the Mini Wedges Junior Division. Nice round of applause for the 8-year-old from Fort Knox, Kentucky, Axel Hayes. We'll get the helmet off. We'll talk to our feature winner. It's actually a second feature win of the season here at Owosso Speedway, but arguably the biggest of this young man's career. Axel Hayes in the 1 machine. He's got the helmet off. He can hear you now. Axel Hayes, you're a winner. Over here, Ax. Come on over here, buddy. I got now face all the fans. Wave, say hi.
Hi.
Axel Hayes, your junior feature winner in the 2nd annual Mini Shoe Nationals. Buddy, you won the Mini Shoe Nationals in the juniors. How's it feel, my friend?
Good.
Oh, you had a battle there towards the end. How'd you make that work there with 3 wide in the checkered flag lap?
Good. Like, I cut through them, so I got past.
And you won the race, didn't you?
Yeah.
Tell us about all the sponsors, all your family, everyone who makes this happen for you.
My family, friends.
You can say Paragon Manufacturing, right?
Paragon Making Factory, whatever.
That works, buddy. Your junior winner of the Mini Shoe Nationals, Axel Hayes. Chris Folby, 1 more feature to go in the Mini Wedges, then we jump to the big track, the new Shoe Shootout powered by Wheeler Trucking.
Yep, our senior division feature event will be kicking off 15 laps. These are our older Mini Wedge drivers. 8 of them will start, 15 laps will be the distance.
So 1 more Mini Wedge feature to go. And then Chris Phobie, we got a special guest coming up here for the color analyst role, the new Shoe Shootout powered by Wheeler Trucking.
Yeah, and that means I get to take a break.
Your fastest man on the property today, Trevor Berry, will join us up here in the broadcast booth to help call the new Shoe Shootout powered by Wheeler Trucking. That'll be coming up after the Senior Division Mini Shoe Nationals feature. And
want to thank some of our friends that are in attendance tonight, visiting us, some of our great track sponsors. Want to welcome Reefer Peterbilt, M&K Truck Centers, and Tri-Coast Advisors, all on hand tonight. Some of the great partners that make things possible for us here at the Owosso Speedway week in and week out. And couldn't do what we do without them. So hopefully they're here having a great time. And hopefully they'll be back tomorrow for the big show.
So just about set to go. Our final mini wedge feature of the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals. Trevor Berry looks nervous, Chris.
He's been up here sweating.
Oh man, I tell you what, he's been in the bathroom more than once. I'm not sure if he's okay. I think he's okay. I mean, we're gonna find out.
Knees weak, arms are heavy. Something about spaghetti.
Yes. There's no vomit on his sweater though, right?
Well, he's not wearing a sweater. It's a
Okay.
nice DG Performance t-shirt.
A little shout out to Derek Griffin. Yeah. We know Derek's watching. He's watching with intent with a mini wedge. Mini Shoe Nationals. Indeed. They're going to go 100 laps. No,
On the big track.
On the big track. Mini wedges, 100 laps. Who's ready?
Fuel stops every 3 laps.
Pretty much. Just about set to go. Braden Sloan will start on the pole, the number 12 machine, alongside the number 3, Bronson Garms. Garms was last year's junior feature winner, A feature winner, moved up to the senior division this year. He starts outside of row number 1, just like his dad's going to in a little while. Then you got Ryland Pine inside of row number 2, the number 1 machine, alongside the 13 of Aiden McCaslin. 9-11 is Abby Maurer. 63 defending senior A feature winner Jackson Wheeler. 21 of Kobe Brownlee. 14 Cameron Owens. Thatcher Field. 8 cars, 15 laps. Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges Senior Division A feature event, the main event of the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals. They're on to turn number 4. Green flag, we're underway.
Well, they got a little chippy already trying.
They're 4 wide.
Oh, gosh. They got a little chippy already just trying to get the tires scrubbed. And now they're 3 and 4 wide. Ryland Pine and Abby Maurer get together. Both of them go for a little bit of a ride. They're so far able to roll forward. Pine looks like they may be off the pace. Oh, and Wheeler and McCaslin get together. There's a lot going on here.
McCaslin taking out a couple of cones, brings out the caution flag, but how about Bronson Garms? The 10-year-old from Sheboygan, Michigan, started outside the front row, just like his dad's going to here in a little while. The new Shoe Shootout, taking over that race lead.
You think they named him after his dad's favorite city in Missouri?
Or his favorite actor, Charles Bronson.
I'm going to go with what I said.
All right. But it's spelled different. B-R-O-N-S-Y.
No, there's also, there's a Y in there?
Yeah, there's a Y in there.
Oh.
Well, they spell things differently in Sheboygan, so.
I mean, the fact that they spell up there is a miracle.
Bobby Garms is going to come after you.
I thought everything they did was in pictures.
You're lucky Bobby's in line to get ready for the next race.
I sure am.
So Braden Sloan, your race leader, just like younger brother Kason Sloan, making his pavement, or in this case, concrete debut. As mentioned earlier, find him running on Saturday night up at the Crystal Motor Speedway in the Mini Wedge division, as well as on Fridays at the Mount Pleasant Speedway, and every now and then at the I-96 Speedway, their home track. But tonight, instead of going to I-96, they're here for the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals.
We're glad to have them. Looks like Ryland Pine able to continue, so they'll tag onto the back of the field.
Bronson Garms, both of your reigning race winners for the inaugural Mini Shoe Nationals. Bronson Garms in the junior division, Jackson Wheeler in the senior division, both in this event. And they are second and third.
Aiden McCaslin's got a couple wins under his belt this season as the green flag flies. Still a lot of heavy competition at the front of this field. Cameron Owens in the 14 also looking to get around McCaslin as McCaslin looks to take the, Garms got sideways. Wheeler piled in there. Nowhere to go. There. Oh, and now it looks like Wheeler and the 911 got tangled up.
And Wheeler took a shortcut through turns 1 and 2, brings out the caution flag, taking out a few cones in the process. Brings out the caution flag with 2 laps completed, 13 laps to go.
Yeah, it looks like the 63 getting a little flustered there. A lot happening to him there in a little amount of time. Got shoved around just a little bit, so have to catch his breath, and we'll get the track reset up here in a couple spots.
So after the new Shoe Shootout, powered by Wheeler Trucking, big post-race party and concert going on, eh?
That's right.
Who's the band?
Ma Puckett, I think is the name. Dan Goki is one of the players in the band, our pure stock driver.
And they are opening up for the headliner tonight, Nickelback.
Oh no, Metallica. We brought We brought in Metallica.
Oh, Metallica's gonna be
yeah.
Nice, nice. Scotty Lamb just went nuts when I said Nickelback.
Yeah, Scotty Lamp looks like he'd enjoy a good Nickelback concert.
Oh yeah, for sure. His dad, Scott Lamp, he would enjoy some Glenn Campbell tonight, for sure.
Glenn Campbell even alive anymore?
I'm not sure. You know Tim Preby's favorite singer, Beethoven.
He actually, I believe he went to Beethoven's farewell tour.
I believe so. I believe so. I believe you're right. Hi, guys. Scotty's going, aha, he's got you guys.
I mean, in fairness, it's their fault for sitting within our line of sight.
Oh, for sure. Green flag, we're back underway. Braden Sloan, your race leader. Braden and Case and Sloan's dad, accomplished dirt car UMP late model driver Trevor Sloan, who's here with us tonight.
Ooh, McCaslin took a look on Sloan there coming out of turn 4.
McCaslin in second, Bronson Garms third. Here comes your current points leader, Abby Maurer, quietly in the 4th spot in the 911 machine.
Yeah, she had a rough start to this one, got pushed around a little bit, lost a lot of ground.
And Jackson Wheeler goes around over in turn number 2, brings up a caution flag. And before that caution happened, Abby Maurer had a little trouble getting through her heat race. She almost had to run the B feature tonight, which would have killed in the point standing.
Oh, yeah, Abby Maurer has easily one of the top contenders here week in and week out, was her fast qualifier today. But it's just a lot of competition here on such a big stage, and she fought her way through and made it up to the A main. And with 11 laps to go, she's sitting in a pretty good spot there.
50-50 tickets. Currently, right now, the winner will receive $765. The winner of the new Shoe Shootout will draw that lucky ticket. So
yeah, I believe there's probably something with the lottery law if we had the mini shoe winner draw it.
Yeah, that may break a fracture an occasional law or two. So Braden Sloan, your race leader, mentioned his dad. Him and Cason's dad, Trevor Sloan, longtime competitor at the I-96 Speedway as well as the Crystal Motor Speedway, that are car UMP late models, here with us tonight. Good to see the Sloan family back, or I shouldn't say back, first time ever appearance here at Owosso Speedway. Aiden McCaslin riding 2nd spot, Bronson Garms is 3rd, Abby Mauer's 4th, Cameron Owens in 5th. Tough break though for Jackson Wheeler, who will not be able to defend his senior A feature title from last year's inaugural Mini Shoe Nationals. As Braden Sloan makes his way out of turn number 4. 4 laps completed, 11 to go. Green flag's out, we're back underway. Duratec Automotive Mini Wedges senior A feature. McCaslin and Sloan in a battle. Bronson Garms trying to figure out which way to go. Cameron Owens to the inside, takes over the 4th spot.
Yeah, big wheel hop there for the 13, which is going to slow him down. But Cameron Owens going to keep Garms busy as he moves up into the 3rd spot. And now it's a battle for the lead. McCaslin to the inside of Sloan. They're, well, I guess it's not really a door, but they're side to side through 1 and 2. McCaslin has the spot. Oh, Owens makes hard contact with the 12. The 911, nowhere to go, piles in. Everyone keeps it pointed straight, though.
This time by, we're going to be halfway home. 8 laps completed, 7 laps to go. Aiden McCaslin continues to lead. The oldest driver on the property in the Mini Wedge division, 14 years old from Burton, Michigan. Braden Sloan 2nd, Cameron Owens in 3rd. Abby Maurer 4th. Kobe Brownlee rounding out the top 5. As McCaslin continues to show the way, 5 laps to go this time by.
Yeah, it looks like some damage on the body of the 13 after that somewhat physical battle to the front. Looks like we're also going to lose the 21. Colby Brownlee pulls off. Oh, Cameron Owens facing the wrong way. Caution flag out.
Yeah, Cameron Owens, last feature winner here a couple weekends back, facing the wrong way over in turns 3 and 4. Brings out the caution with 11 laps completed, 4 laps to go. Upcoming next, new Shoe Shootout, powered by Wheeler Trucking, 35-lap main event. The winner is going to get $2,500, but that's not the most important thing, Chris. The winner also guaranteed a starting spot in tomorrow's Hot Shoe 100X, the 10th anniversary of the crown jewel of modified racing in the country. Special guest color analyst Trevor Berry will put on the headset here in just a little while and help call this event.
And I will be happy to take a break and try out the ice cream stand.
There you go. There you go.
Gonna Harry hog this one.
There you go.
That's a Days of Thunder reference, not anything gross.
Aiden McCaslin leads around turn number 4. Green flag, we're back underway. McCaslin, your leader. Braden Sloan second. Abby Bauer now in the final podium position at third. He's got a back bumper full of Cameron Owens. Owens looking to the inside. That's number 1 and 2 in points between Bauer and Owens. They both get by Sloan.
How about that? They got the cone, but the cone ended up skirting all the way off the track, so we'll stay green.
Bronson Garms calls in tonight. He'll finish 5th. Both Bauer and Owens trying to catch up to Aiden McCaslin. White flag is out. 1 lap to go.
Yeah, McCaslin's got a pretty healthy advantage there. Ooh, Maurer beginning to close the door. She'll have one last chance in 3 and 4. Nothing doing. Checkered flag is out. Aiden McCaslin, your winner. Abby Maurer second. Cameron Owens third. And Braden Sloan will complete your remaining runners on the track. Bronson Garms, Colby Brownlee, Jackson Wheeler, and Rylan Pine. All DNFs from this one.
Race fans, if you would, a nice round of applause for all 26 Mini Wedge competitors that were a part of the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals. This young man going to pick up the big feature win in the second annual Mini Shoe Nationals in the senior division. Getting the safety helmet off, getting the helmet off. He's coming out of the car. Big in, if you would, for Aiden McCaslin. Well, Aiden, congratulations. You had some heavy hitters behind you with points leader and second in points, Abby Maurer and Cameron Owens. They were right behind you in second and third, but you were able to hold them off. Big feature win for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you able to hold those guys off? You got there early in the race, and you're able to hold off everybody. How'd you do it?
I had to let off the gas going in the corner and just tap the brake and then get right back on the throttle.
Now, you've won features before, but thinking this is probably the biggest of your career, isn't it?
Yes.
Absolutely. Biggest win of this young man's career. Tell us about all the sponsors, everyone that makes this happen for you.
I got to thank my Uncle Randy for making the cart fast. I got to thank my papa and grandpa for buying the cart for me. Got to thank Finish Line Seamless Gutting, Thompson Motors, Rigna Dumpsters, Cliff Auto, and TNC Custom Concrete. All Shine Auto Detailing.
See, he knows how to take care of the sponsors. Nice round of applause. Your winner of the Mini Shoe Nationals, Aiden McCaslin. Well, Chris Folby, the Mini Wedges are done. We go to the big track to wrap things up this evening. New Shoe Shootout powered by Wheeler Trucking.
Well, that's right, Matt. We'll get the winners out to tech and get the track cleared up and get all the Mini Wedge drivers over to their pit area, and then we'll get things rolling for the New Shoe Shootout. 35 laps coming up. Winner gets $2,500 and a trip into the A main for the Hot Shoe 100 tomorrow night. So it'll be just a couple moments here while we get Victory Lane taken care of, and then we will roll on into our final event of the night.
So coming up next, new Shoe Shootout, powered by Wheeler Trucking. We'll get Trevor Berry all mic'd up and get ready to go here. As Chris Phobie takes a little break. Appreciate everyone tuning in to Owosso Speedway's YouTube channel for live coverage of day one of Hot Shoe 100X Race Weekend here at Owosso Speedway. My name is Matt Preer, the Performance Racing Network, and soon to put on his mic, fastest man on the property today in Hot Shoe 100 practice with a time of 15:085. Driver of the O'Connor Trucking DG Performance number 37, Trevor Berry. And Trevor, welcome to the booth, my man.
Well, I made it. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm going to watch you and feed off you and see what we can do here.
Well, certainly a privilege to have you up here, Trevor. And before the cars come on the racetrack, let's talk about today. First two practice sessions, never saw that red number 37 on the racetrack. You decided to come out for that third and final practice session. Was that on purpose, or was that a little bit of strategy? What was that?
A little bit of strategy, I mean, and on purpose. We we were at the Midwest Modified Tour race, and we made some adjustments for the feature, and we went the wrong way. So we wanted to wait till the track cooled off as much as possible and try some of the changes that we made in the pit or in our shop there. And, yeah, it was pretty good. Can't complain.
And you're one of the handful of drivers who never took on new tires today. And the fact that you went a 15:08, which is only 4 100ths off the track record here at Owosso Speedway. How'd you manage that on old tires?
Well, I mean, they weren't brand new, but they weren't that old. So, yeah, I don't know. The car was really good today for the few sessions we got there. I think we went out twice and tried a little something the second time out that didn't work. So we went back to what we had there the first time out, and just trying to, track changes so much here when it cools off, and we only, had 45 minutes there that last session. That was the coolest opportunity we were going to get. So made the most of it here. Hopefully we can match that tomorrow in qualifying, or maybe go a little bit better.
And and speaking of strategy, that it very well could have been, because when you came out, that's ideally around the time you're going to qualify tomorrow here at the Hot Shoe 100X. Burgett Nestor Race Cars qualifying going to be at 3:45 p.m. And about the time you rolled out is a little after 4 p.m.-ish.
Yep. That was kind of our plan. We looked at the schedule there and figured, we were pretty good Midwest Modified Tour race here a few weeks ago, and just missed it a touch. And I think we're pretty close. Still need to work on it a little bit, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. It's going to be cool, so hopefully it's fast laps and some good racing for everybody.
So let's look ahead to this one, the inaugural New Shoe Shootout, powered by Wheeler Trucking. I know a lot of other drivers said, man, we would have loved to have something like this in the first couple of years of the Hot Shoe, but a brand new event created by Bud and Amy Gray to give drivers who have never ran a Hot Shoe 100A feature, or a driver who has never competed in what is considered a higher touring series here at Owosso or anywhere else. A very unique idea.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it gives the fans, something to watch, to look forward to tomorrow. And I think it gives all these drivers a great opportunity to win and lock themselves in, win some money, and up their confidence for tomorrow. I know Luke Warhurst is my teammate here, and we worked pretty hard with him today. And he feels pretty confident about locking in tomorrow, but he wants to win tonight just so he can guarantee it and can sleep well tonight.
Earlier today in practice group qualifying for the New Shoe Shootout competitors, Billy Luckhurst, the 29-year-old from nearby LC, Michigan, aboard that Lucky Smokehouse Coyote Chassis machine, setting quick time, winning the Fast Qualifier Award of 15:224. The inversion draw was a 10, which meant, in this case, a little unique twist, if you will. Qualifiers 6th through 10th will start 1st through 2nd. So your 10th fast qualifier, Eric Folks, a driver from Mechanicsville, Virginia, on the pole, alongside Bobby Garms. Qualifiers 1 through 5 then redrew for positions 6 through 10. Billy Luckhurst drawing the best seat in the house. He drew a 6. He'll start outside row number 3.
Yeah, Billy's looked pretty good today. Showed good speed. basically through all 3 sessions. So he's got a lot of laps around here, and he's going to be tough in this one if he can make his way to the front.
Let's meet the starting lines. Get it ready to roll out. Starting on the pole, the Mean Needs Automotive left-hander chassis, number 43 from Mechanicsville, Virginia. That's Eric Folks starting on the pole. Alongside him, the Wheeler Motors, Birkenester Race Cars, number 3 from Sheboygan, Michigan. That is Bobby Garms. Inside row number 2, the Back Row Beauty Salon, Birkenester Race Cars, number 4 from Clow, Michigan. That's Jason Congdon. Alongside him, the birthday boy, celebrating his 32nd birthday in the Showcase Auto Sales, Howell Racing Enterprises, number 555. From right here in Ovid, Michigan, Dale Spencer, outside of row number 2. Inside of row number 3, currently 4th in the Midwest Modified Tour point standings. The Mays Tire and Service, Birkenester Race Cars, number 93, making the haul from Salt Rock, West Virginia. That's Thomas Mays. Alongside him, your fast qualifier for the new Shoe Shootout, the Lucky Smokehouse, Coyote Chassis, number 36, from LC Michigan, Billy Luckhurst. Inside of row number 4, the Mark's Muffler Shop, Birkenester Race Cars, number 3, making the haul from Bowling Green, Kentucky to be with us this weekend. The number 3 is Blaine Aiken. Alongside him, the Black Diamond Earthworks, Ellis Race Cars, number 331 from Carrollton, Ohio. That is Michael Stone. Inside of row number 5, the 4th Street Auto Care, Fast Racing Designs, number 9 from Lake Orion, Michigan. That's Terry Trost. Alongside him, the 4-Star Transportation, Birkenester Race Cars, number 12 from Dexter, Michigan. That's Luke Warhurst. Inside of row number 6, the Knucklehead Coffee, Birkenester Race Cars, number 18 from Imlay City, Michigan. That's Kyle Mackey. Alongside him, the Easy Racing Seneca Performance, number 11 from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. That is Layla Whalen. Inside on row number 7, the King of Wreckers, left-hander chassis, number 23 from DeWitt, Michigan. That's Dayton Zink. Alongside him, the Twin Lakes Well Drilling, Howell Racing Enterprises, number 34 from Lewiston, Michigan. That's Landon Starr. Inside on row number 8, the Mercino Dewatering Wind Pusher Racing Products, number 2 from Otter Lake, Michigan. That's Rich Eady Jr. Alongside him, the JFR Wedge Chassis, Howell Racing Enterprises, number 141 from Elmira, Michigan, Randy Jaraneski. Inside, the final row from the Auto Value Parts Stores, Wind Pusher Racing Products, number 57 from Lakesburg, Michigan, is Josh Savinsky. And alongside him, the Twin Lakes Well Drilling and Howell Racing Enterprises, number 40 from Lewiston, Michigan, Chris Stark. Scheduled to go, unable to answer the call, the 4P of Lon Putnam. That is your field. 35 laps the distance. $2,500 to win, but more importantly, Trevor Berry, a guaranteed spot in Hot Shoe 100X.
Yeah, that's the big one there. I mean, just to be a part of it, if you haven't been a part of it before, is just, you know, it's a race that you want to be a part of. So one lucky person's going to guarantee that and take a lot of stress off tomorrow.
At this time, race fans, you notice the missing man formation in reverse. We've left the outside number 1 run starting spot open. That is the 2nd spot. We ask you to stand. We want you to stand up. Everybody get up. Come on, everybody get up. We want you to hold 2 fingers in the air. This is in memory of one of the greatest modified drivers ever, the late Roger Terlosky out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, who passed away on Monday of this week. This is in memory of Mr. Terlosky. Thank you so much. We ask you to remain standing. We want you to get up. Everybody stand up. Everybody stay standing up. Come on! Get up, get up, get up, get up. This is the main event of day number 1, the Hot Shoe 100X. This is the inaugural new Shoe Shootout powered by Wheeler Trucking. These are the open wheel warriors of the Hot Shoe 100. We thank you so much. 35 laps of distance. Trevor Berry, not a lot of time, only 35 laps. A normal feature here on Saturdays is 50 laps. Over at Bertrand Speedway, it's a 50 laps. This is only 35, 15 laps less. Not a lot of time to get to the front.
Not a lot of time, but, you know, these guys race here, a lot of them weekly, some of them not, but a lot can happen in 35 laps for sure.
Well, Trevor Berry, this is your debut on the broadcast. Your debut on the mic. Eric Folks, Bobby Garms to lead the field. Trevor, bring us the green.
Into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. The green flag is out and the new shoe is underway.
Nice job, Trevor. Eric Folks still out the race lead. Jason Congdon making it 3 wide, going on the backstretch.
Big move by Jason there.
Condon takes over the race lead. Up over the front row of Eric Folks and Bobby Garms. Leader of lap 1, Jason Condon.
Jason Congdon out of turn number 2. He's got a 2-car length lead here. Pretty comfortable. Spotter's probably telling him, nice and easy here, hold the bottom.
Condon, your race leader. Bobby Garms riding in second. Thomas Mays shot up to third. Your battles for 4 between number 3 of Blaine Aiken, the 43 of Eric Folks, who has fallen back to the field. Here comes Terry Trost. Here comes Billy Luckers in a 36 machine. There's a conglomerate between 5th through 8th.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Trost and Luckhurst get through the field here, the race here weekly. So a lot of experience. I expect them to climb their way to the front here pretty quick.
Jason Condon in the best seat in the house out in front. Bobby Garms recovered from that initial start. He's back up to second spot where he started in the 3 machine. Thomas Mays, the 3rd. As Blaine Aiken all kinds of sideways, but keeps it moving forward. But here comes Terry Trost. Here comes Billy Luckhurst.
Yeah, they got a big gap here. Luke Warhurst looking underneath of, not good with names here, but Luke Warhurst moving up and, whoa, a little bit sideways there.
That was Eric Folks in the 43, your pole setter. He has fallen back to the field. Meantime, up front as Chris Stark calls it the number 40 machine. His night is over. Jason Condon opening up a lead now on Bobby Garms. Over a 2nd and a 3rd as Garms with the back over full of fellow number 3, Blaine Aiken.
Yeah, big lead for Congdon here. But stacked up from 2nd through 6th. A little sideways there. But a lot of clean, good racing here early on.
Terry Trost looking to the inside of Thomas Mays, who had a little bit of difficulty with Blaine Aiken. As Landon Stark calls it nice with the father-son team of Chris and Landon Stark both out of this event. Out in front, Jason Condon continues to lead. Thomas Mays and Terry Trost in a battle for 4th.
Mays real sideways there. It's real tough to run the top side here at Owosso. It's almost in, it's getting closer, but Mays struggling there on the top.
A driver that could really run the top shelf back in the day was Bill Luckhurst. Well, here's his nephew, Billy Luckhurst, in a 36 machine. He's up in the top 5. He'll look to the inside of Thomas Mays and Bobby Garms all kinds of sideways. Blaine Aiken up to 2nd, Terry Trost 3rd, Garms to 4th. Right in front of him, right in behind him is your fast qualifier, Billy Luckhurst.
Yeah, Billy Luckhurst just kind of biding his time here. Still 25 to go, so he's just got to keep it cool and take what, the race gives him.
Caution flag out. Layla Whalen turns it around. Over in turn number 2, brings out our first caution flag of the evening. As Layla Whalen, the 2018 Kinross Raceway Park Modified Track Champion, facing the wrong way in turn number 2, brings out our first caution flag of the evening. 10 laps completed, 25 laps to go. And Trevor, Jason Condon did not want to see that caution.
Did not want to see that caution whatsoever. And let me tell you guys something out there watching. This is a lot harder than it looks. I give you and Chris so much respect because I can't even keep track of what's going on up here half the time.
So Jason Condon, your race leader, Blaine Aiken, here's a good story for you, Trevor. Blaine Aiken, a graduate of the gas street stock division down at Salem Speedway in Salem, Indiana. He is making his modified debut here this weekend at the Hot Shoe 100X. I asked him, he's like, so you picked the Hot Shoe to make your modified debut? He said, yeah, why not?
I mean, if you're going to make your debut, you might as well see where you stack up against the best of the best.
That's right. Blaine Aiken in the number 3 machine. Finished 3rd last season in the CRA Street Stock Division. 2022 Rookie of the Year in that class. Also, as mentioned, a long-time competitor in the Gas Street Stock Series at Salem Speedway. And this weekend, this entire weekend, under Midwest Modifieds Tour, powered by Wheeler Trucking rules. So the restart procedure, Jason Condon is the lead car. He has the option of choosing the inside or the outside lane. Whichever lane he chooses, the second place car, in this case, that number 3 of Blaine Aiken, must go to the lane Condon leaves occupied. Everyone else goes 2 by 2, and that is your Hot Shoe 100 race weekend restart procedure.
Yeah, I'm going to assume Jason's going to pick the bottom here. Dominant line. Top is coming in, but, yep, he does pick the bottom. And it'll be interesting stacking them up. Trost has been really good. Luckhurst on the bottom, so this should be an interesting restart here.
Luckhurst quietly working his way through the field. Terry Trost, the former feature winner here at Owosso Speedway. He would have loved nothing, and he had a good run 2 weekends ago, the Midwest Modified Tour, the prelude to the Horseshoe, a strong 6th place effort for Terry Trost.
Yeah, Terry's been good in that Fast Racing Designs car. Every time they seem to come out, he keeps getting better. So this will be an interesting restart, and should get interesting now.
10 laps completed, 25 laps to go. Jason Condon, your race leader. Blaine Aiken riding second. Terry Trost is third. Then you got Bobby Garms in fourth. Billy Luckhurst rounding out the top 5. Jason Condon on the inside of row number 1. To his right elbow is Bowling Green, Kentucky's Blaine Aiken. As chief starter from Angola, Indiana, Leo Schwayer's got the green flag in hand. We're back underway with the new Shoe Shootout. Condon and Aiken side by side. Aiken trying to make the high lane work. Terry Trost thought about the bottom. We were talking about that high lane, Trevor Berry. Well, Blaine Aiken seems to be working just fine.
You're not kidding. He's going to take the lead right here from Jason Condon, and that is a very impressive move for someone making their first start.
Not bad at all for Blaine Aiken, the number 3 machine. The 19-year-old from Bowling Green, Kentucky, out in front. Jason Condon shoveled to second. Terry Trost in third. As Aiken, your race leader, battled for fourth right behind the 2 black cars, Thomas Mays and Bobby Garms.
Yeah, that bottom line didn't go quite as good as I thought it would. Seemed like the top lane got an advantage there, and now the top lane's moving. Luke Warhurst looking outside there. So.
And indeed, Luke Warhurst, who started in 10th in that 5-star transportation number 12, working the high side of Bobby Garms. That is for 5th. Put Warhurst in the top 5. Little bump, little rub from Bobby Garms. As Garms sideways.
Yeah,
puts on the brakes.
Garms, big check up there, but great save. Still green. I mean, Aiken's opening up a big lead here. I did not expect this, but this is very impressive.
And caution flag out as Eric Folks turns it around over in turn number 2. Brings out our second caution flag of the evening. Your pole sitter, Eric Folks. The Means Automotive left-hander chassis machine turns it around over in turn number 2. Brings out our second caution flag with 14 laps completed, 21 laps to go.
Yeah, it was interesting that top line went there on the start. I mean, as the track has had more laps on it, the top has started to come in, and especially on restarts, the top can be an advantage if you can get a good enough run off of 4 and pinch that guy down going into 1.
You remember back in the day, the old pavement here at Owosso Speedway, the old bumpy, creviced, cratered, if you will, Owosso Speedway prior to the 2023 racing season when they put this beautiful new pavement on the racetrack. Visually, obviously, massive differences. On the racetrack, how much different is it really?
It's a lot different. A few years ago, if you ran the bottom, you needed a mouth guard, especially on bump stops. I mean, it was rough. But, you know, the new pavement, it was bottom dominant a lot last year, and at the beginning of this year, it seemed to be bottom dominant. But as the seasons went on and, you know, CRA was here in the outlaw races, it continues to gain more rubber up there. And I'm hoping that second lane comes in for us tomorrow. It seems to be pretty good tonight, so if it can be like that tomorrow, it's going to be one heck of a hot shoe.
It seems as though the touring series, like the Reveal the Hammer Outlaw Super Late Model Series, which you ran, you know, the Jeg CRA All-Stars Tour, the tours on the 10-inch slicks, they can make that outside groove work. It's taking a little more time than normal, though, with these modified than those F70s.
Yeah, I was talking to Rex, waiting to get up here and announce, and we were talking about that, and it's just that narrower tire. You just don't have the sidewall, the side bite to hold you in the corners, and it just makes the top side really tough at times.
Pace car pulls in the infield. It's in the hands of Blaine Aiken, who chose the inside lane. Terry Trost to it now to his right elbow on a turn number 4. Green flags out. We're back underway with the new Shoe Shootout powered by Whaler Trucking. And Terry Trost jumps out. We're trying to utilize that high lane. Can he make it stick? Blaine Aiken did on Jason Condon. Can Trost do it?
He's looking pretty good right now. It's going to be interesting here coming out of 4, still side by side. Looks like Aiken's going to get a good enough run off of 4 to get that lead back.
And ever so quietly, Thomas Mays now on the podium in 3rd spot. He's 4th in the points in the Midwest Modified Tour for good reason. Look out for that Salt Rock, West Virginia driver.
Yeah, Mays has had a really good year so far this year, shown a decent amount of speed, so not really surprising that he's moving up the field and sitting in 3rd spot right now.
Jason Condon drifted high. That's going to allow Luke Warhurst to go to the inside in turns 3 and 4. This time by 17 laps completed, 18 laps to go. Just shy of halfway as your top 3 cars nose to tail. Warhurst trying to complete the pass on Condon. Billy Luckhurst is right there as well. This time halfway, 18 in, 17 to go.
Yeah, Congdon's sticking outside Luke here. He might have burned his stuff up there a little bit early, and now he's, struggling a bit, but he's maintaining on the outside.
Kind of surprised to see Billy Luckhurst not moving up very far at all. Matter of fact, he started 6th. He's currently running 6th. One of the fastest cars all day today in all 3 Hot Shoe 100 practices.
Yeah, he was pretty quick all day. I mean, we had our eye on him with Luke in the race, and I kind of expected him to move up the field here a little bit, but now he looks inside Congdon, and he just looks like he might be a little bit tight, free off, and, that'll happen here at Owosso.
20 laps completed, 15 laps to go. Blaine Aiken has opened up just about a second lead over the number 9 of Terry Trost. Thomas Mays in 3rd, Luke Warhurst 4th, and now Billy Luckhurst into the top 5. He drives by the 4, Jason Congdon.
Yeah, Jason's struggling here a little bit after restarting on the pole earlier.
And trouble, we got a pile up right to our right in turn number 4. Randy Jaraneski's involved. Josh Savinsky pulls away. Bobby Garms is there as well. And it looks like Kyle Mackey may also be involved. No, Kyle Mackey's on the backstretch. So one other car involved there. Big pile up here, just coming out of turn number 4. Not sure how that started, but looks like Randy Jaraneski getting the worst of that in that JFR West chassis. Howell Racing Enterprises machine. Bobby Garms in the meat and the sandwich in that deal as well. In the number 3 car. Looks like that possibly could be Rich Eady Jr. No, there's Rich Eady Jr. coming there in the number 2 car.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure who that is. And that you never want to see that. I mean, everyone came here for tomorrow to try to qualify in, and you hate to see stuff get tore up like that. But with a guaranteed spot on the line, I mean, everybody's going for it.
So 21 laps completed, 14 laps to go. Big pile up there and coming out of turn number 4. Unfortunately for these drivers, they've got a lot of work to do to get ready for tomorrow to try to qualify into the A feature for the Hot Shoe 100X.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night for a few people for sure. Hopefully it's not too bad there, but it doesn't look great from up here.
This is the final event of the evening here on day 1 of Hot Shoe 100X race weekend, the crown jewel of modified racing in the country. And there you see Randy Jaraneski walking away dejected. Nice round of applause. The Elmira, Michigan driver, obviously very frustrated. Hopefully they can get that car fixed and back and ready to go for tomorrow, which is day number 2. 1 hour practice session tomorrow, Trevor Berry. What can you do in 1 hour to get that car even better than what it already is?
Not really sure. We're going to go out and see what tomorrow gives us. I know it's going to be a lot cooler day, so I don't know. We'll see.
High of 71 tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be cool, and it's going to be fast.
That's just about perfect for qualifying weather.
I mean, 14 seconds. It might be there. We'll have to see.
So, yeah, let's talk about this a little bit. No modified driver in the history of Owosso Speedway has turned a 14-second lap. Can you do it tomorrow?
I'm going to give it all I got, that's for sure. My car owner called me today after he's seen what we ran, and he said 14.916. That's what we're going to run. So I'm going to give it all I got and see if I can beat that or at least run it.
All right, so Chris Foby's got to write that down. 14.916 is the time that his owner, Ken O'Connor, told him he's got to run tomorrow.
That's what he said. I just want to be in the invert. That's the main thing.
Right.
If you can qualify in the invert, I mean, it's all luck of the draw at that point, but it at least gives you a chance to start up front and can make your night a lot easier for sure.
So 21 laps completed, 14 laps to go here in the inaugural New Shoe Shootout, powered by Wheeler Trucking. Big thanks to everyone tuning in on Owosso Speedway's YouTube channel. Matt Preer, the Performance Racing Network, alongside special guest color analyst and the fastest man on the property today, Trevor Berry. How you like this broadcasting stuff so far?
I mean, there's so much going on. I don't know how you keep up with it. It is so impressive to sit here and watch you work because, that's tough.
Oh yeah, Randy Jaraneski.
That's a hard hit there.
They're gonna have to pull an all-nighter.
I don't know if I hope they can fix it,
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's
so.
fixable there.
Open so. Tough break for Randy Jaraneski in the 141. I'd like to welcome Mike and Wendy Nichols, first time ever at the racetrack. And they come to day one of Hot Shoe 100X. So welcome Mike and Wendy Nichols. Also, the Ryans, the Taylors, the Nesters, the Demets. They're all sitting over in turns 3 and 4 over there. That's that big crowd over there.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they're going to give me a whole lot of flack tomorrow in the driver's meeting.
They want me to remind you and everyone else, the Ryans and the Taylors do, Sunday, August 25th. Down the road at Owosso Speedway in Mason, Michigan. It is big race for the modifieds.
Yeah, they were passing out flyers today, and I've talked to Tim a few times. It's awesome what he's putting together, and I raced at Spartan quite a bit in 2012, and it's a really unique and cool place, and hopefully they can get a good car count there and put on a good show.
The Legends of Spartan Memorial at Owosso Speedway on Sunday, August 25th. 75-lap modified feature paying $4,000 to win, $720 just to start. Is that enticing enough for you there, Trevor? Or you're getting ready for Winchester, aren't you?
Well, it's enticing. My dad likes to say 1 week at a time.
Yes.
So we are going to see how this Hot Shoe 100 goes, and for a few people here, it does not look like it's went too well. That's another tough break. And
that's on Bobby Garvin. And the car that was involved back there, couldn't quite see it, was Dayton Zink in the 23 machine.
Yeah, that was a hard hit. So there's a few teams that are going to have an all-nighter for sure.
Also tomorrow, as part of race day for Hot Shoe 100X, it is event number 6 of the 2024 International 500 Snowmobile Race, Pure Michigan Summer Tour. The I-500 contingent making the trip down from Michigan's Upper Peninsula in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. They have 8 camp spots outside in the campgrounds. Some of them are already here tonight, and they're enjoying the racing action here. I know Sandy and Bubba Boucher making the haul down from Sault Ste. Marie to enjoy tonight's racing action. Everybody else coming out, over 30 plus between the board of directors, some of the higher ups, if you will, of the I-500. And Trevor, people think I'm full of it when I say this, but the International 500 Snowmobile Race Week is my favorite race week of the year, even more so than cars.
I've heard that. Ken, my car owner there, he goes every year. I need to make my way up there with him, I think, this year.
Do.
I should.
You absolutely do. You can come on up and help call that race. 500 laps on a 1 mile oval.
Is the heat on? Heat's on there? All right.
It's 74 degrees up in the booth. It's nice up there.
I'm definitely going to come hang out with you then.
500 laps, 500 miles on a 1 mile ice oval. Takes about anywhere between 7 to 10 hours, depending on track conditions. So we might need some help.
That's just props to those guys. Props to all those teams. I mean, that's impressive for sure.
One guy who was a long-time former I-500 competitor is one of your current competitors, Josh Ware out of Barbeau, Michigan, long-time I-500 competitor.
Great guy, Josh Ware. I mean, I'd like to see him rip a snowmobile. I'm not going to lie. He seems like he could really rip a snowmobile without a doubt. So,
no doubt about it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to make my way up there this year for sure. Maybe Blake Childers. I see him down there. Maybe Blake will take me with him. I don't know.
Well, Blake Childers made his first I-500 appearance here back in February. Hi, Blake. How you doing, man? I had a lot of trouble earlier this year getting him to enter or reveal the Hammer Outlaw Super Late Model Series events. I threatened him with a foot in the behind, and now he's one of the first entries now every week.
Well, I mean, he just does that, so then hopefully more people are like, nah, I'm not going because he's been so good. You know what I mean?
Speaking of that, Blake Childers heading over to Flamborough Speedway here in a couple days over in Canada for that big race over there.
Well, he'll definitely be one to watch.
Yes.
He'll be my pick.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think it's going to be between him and J.R. Fitzpatrick over there in Canada.
Yeah, JR. I mean, I actually teamed with JR at Toledo last year. Super nice guy. Really good race car driver, so that'll definitely be one to watch also.
So we'll get going here in just a matter of moments. 21 laps completed, 14 laps to go. We'll give you a rundown. The leader is the number 3 of Blaine Aiken, riding second to 9 of Terry Trost. Third to 93 of Thomas Mays. Luke Warhurst in 4th. Your fast qualifier, Billy Luckhurst, is 5th. And you got the number 4, Jason Condon, your early race leader. He's 6th. Michael Stone quietly in 7th in the 331. Dale Spencer is 8th unofficially. while Layla Whalen has fought her way back to the 9th spot in the 11 machine. Eric Folks rounding out the top 10 unofficially. Then you got Kyle Mackey in the 18. Rich Eady Jr. in the 2. Josh Savensky in the 57. Randy Jaraneski is out, so is Bobby Garms. Dayton Zink is back there in the 23 with some cosmetic damage, and that is your full field rundown. Chris and Landon Stark both out of this event.
14 laps to go. You win and you're in.
Indeed.
A lot on the line.
$2,500. No small payday. I mean, that's what it pays on a regular Saturday night here for a 50-lapper.
Yeah, this is, I mean, for guys that maybe have struggled to begin the year and happen to find themselves in this new shoe race, I mean, this is winning a Saturday night 8 main and guaranteeing your spot in the biggest modified race of the year. So this restart is going to be interesting. We've got Trost, he's moved up. Mays has looked really good. I mean, Blaine, his first ever race, I mean, how impressive is that? Luke's made his way up from 10th, and then Lucker's fast time. I mean, this is going to be the restart right here that's going to tell us a lot about what's going to happen the next 14 laps.
Big welcome in to new Kinross Raceway Park promoter Chris Toms tuning in from the racetrack. They got a big show tomorrow. It could be, I think, tomorrow or next week, one of the two. Either way, Chris Toms tuning in from the Michigan's Upper Peninsula. So welcome in, Chris.
I gotta say hello to my mom, Lane, Weston, Liam, my Uncle Scott, everybody watching. They wanted to listen to me, and I wanted to hang out with my buddy Matt Preer, so this is pretty cool. I appreciate it.
Oh, definitely. It's a privilege to have you up here, man. You're doing a great job, too. You maybe end up taking Chris Colby's job here before too long.
No, I mean, I listen to Chris. He's pretty good at what he does, so looking forward to this restart here, though.
Here we go. 14 laps to go. Blaine Aiken has Terry Trost to his right elbow. They'll lead the field on the turns 3 and 4. Chase on a wheel, Schwer, the green flag, and we're back underway. 14 laps to go. Oh, Terry Trost, he caught Blaine Aiken napping on that start. But Aiken fights back on the inside. They're side by side coming out of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Here comes Luke Warhurst in the 12 car.
Yeah, it's getting real interesting here up front. I mean, Blaine is putting on an impressive first night. To take back over Terry Trost there after Trost got such a good start, I mean, that is impressive.
13 laps to go. Nice job by Blaine Aiken to retake the lead. Luke Warhurst trying to make that second lane work, trying to get by Thomas Mays. He's got to figure something out in a hurry. Here comes fast qualifier Billy Luckhurst. Warhurst now to 4th. He'll set his sights back on Thomas Mays. The lap's winding down. 24 laps completed. 11 laps to go. $2,500 on the line. More importantly, Trevor Berry, a berth in Hot Shoe 100X.
Yeah, Blaine's been really strong this entire race, and he's kind of gapping Trost here, so we'll see if Trost can change his line a little bit and maybe gain some ground on Blaine and make this interesting with 10 to go.
10 laps to go for Blaine Aiken, making his modified debut here in Hot Shoe 100X, looking to guarantee himself a spot in tomorrow's big 100-lapper, paying $10,024 to win. He's opened up the gap just a little bit in the 9 of Terry Trost. As Trost has opened up a wide margin on your third place driver, 93 of Thomas Mays, who continues to have Luke Warhurst on his back bumper.
Yeah, Billy's, after that restart there, Billy's car looks a little bit more under him. Be interesting to see if he has anything left in the tank also. He seems to be rolling all right.
Aiken continues to show the way. Just under 3/4 of a second lead over the number 9 of Terry Trost with the laps winding down. 7 laps to go. As Blaine Aiken, the Marks Muffler Shop, Birkenester race car number 3, 19 years old on a Bowling Green, Kentucky, making the most of his modified debut.
Yeah, he's definitely making the most of his modified debut. The car looks really good too. I mean, he's getting a ton of drive off of each end, and Terry's doing all he can, but Blaine's looking like he's pretty good right now.
Eric Folks calls in tonight. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go for Blaine Aiken, the number 3 machine. Making the haul from Southern Kentucky, Bowling Green, Kentucky to be exact. A 9-hour haul for the Bluegrass State teenager, and he's 4 laps away from winning in his modified debut.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get over that it's his modified debut. It just definitely does not look like the first time in a modified, and this is an impressive run for him for sure, and should be a lot of confidence leading into tomorrow.
Terry Trost is running out of time. 3 laps to go. He's in second. Thomas Mays is third. Luke Warhurst is fourth. Fast qualifier Billy Luckhurst is fifth. But Blaine Aiken continues to show the way. As she started, Wheel Schwer gives him the 2 lap to go signal. 2 laps to go for Blaine Aiken.
Yeah, Blaine's just got to keep it nice and steady here, and he should be all right. Pretty good sizable gap between him and Terry, so hopefully he'll get through 3 and 4 here and come to the white flag and maybe get himself a trip to the hot shoe.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go for Blaine Aiken, the number 3 machine, making the absolute most of his debut behind the wheel of a modified. He'll go into turn number 3. Coming out of turn number 4, your winner of the inaugural New Shoe Shootout, powered by Wheeler Trucking, is Blaine Aiken. Terry Trost comes home in second. Thomas Mays third. Luke Warhurst fourth, and Billy Luckhurst comes home in fifth. Trevor, stick around. We got some more talking to do after this. Check, check. Well, there we go. You talk about making the most of your debut behind the wheel of a modified. This young man, 19 years old, making the haul from Bowling Green, Kentucky. His debut in an open wheel warrior. He's going to race tomorrow night. Big win for Blaine Aiken. Young man, just 19 years old, out of Bowling Green, Kentucky, a graduate of the street stock division. He's got the helmet off. Let me know you appreciate it. Blaine Aiken, your winner of the New Shoe Shootout. Blaine, you couldn't have scripted your debut in a modified any better than this. It looks like you adapted to this open wheel machine pretty quickly. Tell us about it.
Man, these things are a blast to run, but I can tell you one thing, they're a whole lot easier to drive than them street stocks are. But yeah, we lost brakes early in the race, and you know, it gets real squishy on me, and I didn't mean to run a couple people up the hill, but I couldn't keep it on the bottom, you know.
$2,500, which is already a great weekend for you, but more importantly, there are 56 cars here today. Tomorrow, you are the only one guaranteed to start tomorrow's Hot Shoe 100X.
Oh yeah, it means a lot to me, and you know, that man right there, David Daniels, he gave me a great opportunity in this car, and you know, everyone that's on board, you know, Advanced Auto Parts, Mobile One, Mark Muffler, and I can't forget Scott Perkins, you know, for everything, you know, they do for me and David to be able to come out here.
Well, Blaine, celebrate a little tonight. We got some more work to do tomorrow. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you, sir.
Blaine Aiken, winner of the inaugural New Shoe Shootout. He's going to draw the 50-50 ticket worth $765. We're going to talk to our second and third place drivers here in just a second. As a trophy presentation to your New Shoe Shootout winner, Blaine Aiken. We'll have him draw the 50-50 ticket here in just a second. I'll get the pictures first. Go ahead and get the pictures. We'll talk to our second place driver, Terry Trost, the 4th Street Auto Care Fast Racing Designs, number 9, coming home in second place tonight. And Terry, you gave it a valiant effort, but man, you talk about a debut behind the wheel of a modified. He had never run a modified before today. He goes to victory lane. He's the only one guaranteeing the hot shoe, but a good run for you in second spot.
He's making us look bad, that's for sure. Holy smokes. Yeah, we came up one spot short tonight. Car was pretty good, just got a little tight toward the end there and lost what we needed to make a run at him. So congratulations to those guys. I think we're going to be pretty good on speed tomorrow, but we'll find out, and we'll see where the chips fall.
So is there anything that you've learned from tonight that you can apply to tomorrow? Of course, we know, obviously, qualifying is so important tomorrow. But is there anything from tonight you can take and apply to that?
Yeah, there's going to be a couple things. We're going to have to go back and study the notes and everything like that and see what the car did in this 35 laps and see what we can do on the short run. That's where we're going to have to be good first. Obviously, we got 3 laps to do it. And then we'll go back and make sure that any changes we do for short run speed, we can take away and make for long run speed. So,
Terry Trost, your runner-up tonight, the new Shoe Shootout. Coming home in 3rd spot, a regular in the Midwest Modifieds Tour, powered by Wheeler Trucking, Thomas Mays, the Mays Tire and Auto Center, Bergen-Nestor Race Cars Machine. And Thomas, I know you want to be where Blaine Aiken is, but a good run on the podium in 3rd. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun for sure. Obviously, you know, we want to be wanting to be up there on the podium in 1st, but we'll take a 3rd. Thanks, first time I ever got to talk to you on the front stretch, so we'll take that for sure. Now, I got to say a lot for my crew. You know, they put a lot of work. We went first practice today. The starter went out, so we had to pull a transmission, change the starter. So we've had a heck of a day. Everybody's busted their butts. So, you know, Todd Black, Tina, Bill, my brother here, crew chief, and, you know, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to travel like we do and run with you guys all the time. And so I got to say thanks to all of them, and most of all to my wife for letting me have all these toys.
You've got a very good little bit of momentum going for you. 2 weekends ago here, the prelude to Hot Shoe, you finished 7th. Tonight, you finish in 3rd. Is that momentum going to carry you into tomorrow's qualifying?
I hope so. You know, we've learned a little about the car. We was faster, almost a 10th faster today in this qualifying than we was here 2 weeks ago. So we definitely we're learning some on the car, a couple more changes tonight, and hopefully we'll be in the A main tomorrow.
Thomas Mays finished up on the podium in 3rd spot. We thank you for coming out tonight, but don't go away. We got to do the 50-50 before we go. So get those 50-50 tickets out, as Blaine Aiken will draw the winning ticket number for $765,000. No, I'm kidding. $765. Right. Oh, I drew my number. Hey. Pink ticket, 987-198. That's 987-198. If that is your pink ticket, meet Amy Gray at the flag stand to claim your cash. 987-198 for $765. We thank you on behalf of the Gray family, the Midwest Modifieds Tour and Owosso Speedway. We thank you for coming out for night number 1 of Hot Shoe 100X Race Weekend. Reminder, we're going to be right back in action tomorrow afternoon. Grandstands open at high noon, 12 p.m. tomorrow. And we got a full boat tomorrow. The Modifieds are racing. The street stocks, the pure stocks, the American trucks, the sport compacts. Spanky, you did not win. Spanky Robinson won the 50-50. Are you kidding? Big show tomorrow. As once again, grandstands open at noon. Hot Shoe 100 final practice at 1:20 p.m. So be sure to come out on behalf of all of us, for Rex Wheeler, Dennis Wheeler, the entire Owosso Speedway management and staff. Spanky Robinson, the co-voice of the International 500 Snowmobile Race, just won the 50-50. Party at your camper, my friend. But on behalf of all of us, with the Gray family, Owosso Speedway, the Midwest Modifieds Tour, powered by Wheeler Trucking, for the co-voice of Owosso Speedway, Chris Folby, and for my guest color analyst, Trevor Barry, my name is Matt Preer. The Performance Racing Network say goodnight. Stick around. Post-race party band coming up next. Good night, everybody.